The game yesterday, crazy.
Yes.
It was anticipated. A lot of people had them as that was 20-point underdogs. Did y'all know that 20-point underdogs?
I definitely knew that, and I didn't take the money on any of those betting platforms, and I'm mad at myself about it because I knew that wasn't gonna be that type of game.
Man, 20-point underdogs to a team that was in the national title championship game last year, even though they lost a lot of players to the draft.
Lost a lot of points. You can't forget that.
Oh yeah, Georgia and Georgia really did make them look pretty bad. Yeah, 20-point dogs coming in with half their team in the transfer portal. They got half of new. They kicked everybody out of the locker room. I don't want you. I don't want you. Just a whole new team, new staff, and they pulled all this off in one summer, man. And they go in and they pull off a upset victory. Number 17 ranked TCU, Colorado not ranked. Shedeur throw for over 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. And this is what Deion said after the game.
Deion, your other son, Travis Hunter.
Yes.
Playing both ways. Can he keep that high pace?
Can he? I try to tell you, but you ain't want to believe me because I'm just a lofty old young coach. I don't know nothing about football. I just played in the NFL for 14, played at a high level in college before, and been coaching youth all the way up for a long time. How do you think we got Dylan Edwards? I coached him when he was 47 years old. That's why we got Dylan Edwards. So Travis is him, like the young folks say. Travis is it. I really think, I always promote all my kids. I really think we got a couple guys that should be front runners for the Heisman right now. That's how I feel. And I want to promote my kids at all costs. We got a couple of them that, who did that? Who did what they did today?
Yeah, 510 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Travis Hunter played both sides, over 100 snaps the whole game. He was the wide receiver 1 and the DB 1, and he made plays on both sides, man. 11 catches. He went over 100 yards. He had a touchdown that they called back. There was a back shoulder fade in the back of the end zone, on the corner of the end zone. That was crazy. They called that one back. He had an interception in the red zone. The dude was all over the place, man. A lot of deflection, a couple of maybe 2 or 3 third down conversions at receiver. It's all over the place, man. So what's y'all thoughts?
Boy, different. That boy is different. I mean, we're going to talk about Prime, of course, going in their first year and not necessarily our neck of the woods like Colorado. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
and, yeah. A lot of people had a lot to say. Which was expected, honestly. You leave Jackson State after championing them as a HBCU and doing all the things that you did there, which a lot of things are still going on there that Coach Prime started. But to go in unfamiliar territory, bring, as he said, some luggage with him, and it's definitely Louis. It's definitely Louis. Travis Hunter showed yesterday that it is definitely Louis, the latest edition of Louis, the kind that premiered in Fashion Week. Shedeur as well. It's just amazing. It's good to see. And Deion always have these moments where he is just, he a trendsetter. He's been that way. To do what he's doing right now as a not seasoned, quote unquote, or not none of the blue blood schools as a head coach, to go in and beat the college football playoff runner-up. Shedeur throwing for 500 yards, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
On
and he looked good. Like he hit the ball. Yeah.
80%. He looked like a quarterback. He looked like a quarterback that needs to be in draft consideration.
Yeah.
That's what he looked like. Travis Hunter, dude, he just one of those dudes, man. He is top 5 pick. I don't care where you put him. He's a football player. He can play the position that you need him to play. And I don't see this doing anything, regardless of how the rest of the season goes. I'm really not even worried about it because he set the tone already for Colorado. Kids are going to want to go there. You're going to want to get recruited there, just off the simple fact that Prime is coaching. He set the tone for beating a ranked team already. The sky's the limit. He's going to be within the next 2 or 3 years. They're going to be, preseason ranked, whatever. They're going to win the Pac-12. They're going to do some things that they aren't supposed to do. And I think that's just going to continue to, if Deion decides to get opportunities from other places, bigger colleges, I think he's going to move up the rankings as far as coaching in a very, very quick manner. And I think the sky's the limit for him. Yeah,
for sure. And the comment he made about he got a couple of people that should be front runners for Heisman. He might be right. But I think Caleb Williams gonna have something to say about that. But this is my question though. If you had to pick, if Travis Hunter keep performing as well on both sides of the ball and Shedeur keeps performing as well, like how do you pick between them two? Like if you're a voter, like how do you pick whether you vote for the guy that's playing receiver, catching the balls, and he's also locking down other receivers on the other end, and the guy who's putting up stats? Because we know how we love quarterbacks, man. If a quarterback putting up crazy stats and the receiver putting up crazy stats, you're probably going to favor the quarterback because he's throwing not only to that receiver, but he's throwing to other receivers as well, right? So that's kind of how they do it, and I'm curious how y'all look at it, man. Like, would you pick Hunter because he's playing both sides, or would you go with the quarterback?
I pick Hunter simply because Hunter's like that, man. If he continues to lock people down and put up big numbers, you'd have to go with him. It's more impressive because he's showing no fatigue. He's playing both sides of the ball, Pauls. Like you haven't seen anybody do that at a high level in like ever.
No, not in modern day. I mean, we had people that's close, like Prime. like Woodson at Michigan. He was running kick returns and punt returns, and also playing defense and a little bit of offense. Reggie Bush was doing special teams and offense.
Not wide receiver one and DB1.
No, true. I don't think I'm saying that.
I got to give it to Hunter, man, because like if he continues to perform at this high of a level on both sides, that was electric. Like, bro, 100 yards. I'm gonna call it. He got a touchdown too, because damn it, he got a touchdown.
It's on tape.
And then what was it? It was like 7 or 9 pass breakups with a pick, a diving pick. How are you still energized enough to go get that diving pick? He launched, and he placed himself perfectly. And I hate the college rule that once you hit the ground, the play is dead. He could have got up and probably ran that back.
Oh yeah, easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jay and Chris. Like, how can you not pick somebody who is hardly ever off the field, and anytime he's on there, he's making plays? Like Shedeur, the thing is, no disrespect to him, because 510 yards is crazy from any quarterback. And like Mel said, those quarterbacks, they're going to get the love regardless. He'll probably, if it continues, he'll be a finalist as well. I think now Coach Prime have 2 finalists for the Heisman if they continue to have a winning season. Is crazy in itself. But what Travis Hunter did is some old school throwback football. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't do that no more. They want these kids to pick a side, pick a position, do this, and focus on that so you can hone your craft in just that. This dude is that means he knows the offensive playbook. That means he understands the defensive schemes. That means he knows exactly what to do on both sides of the ball, and he does it at a high level. If this continues, he might run away with the Heisman. And Caleb Williams might not be able to do anything about it, because that type of play consistently, that's unheard of. We haven't seen anything like this.
You know what's crazy about you even mentioning Caleb Williams and the Heisman is they play, right? They play each other. So this is their schedule, right? They got Nebraska next, then Colorado State. Neither one of those are ranked, and Matt Rule is the coach at Nebraska. And I just don't have a lot of I don't think Matt Rule is that dude, man. So he's already 0-1. He lost this week. Yeah. So they could win that game. They could win the Colorado State game, and then they got number 15 Oregon. Let's say they take a loss there and they're 3-1, but they got USC back to back. So they got Oregon ranked number 15, and then the next week they go and they play USC, who was ranked number 6, which is a head-to-head matchup of Caleb Williams and Shedeur Sanders. And so that's gonna have a lot of Heisman conversation around it, man. That's real crazy. But then they finish up with Arizona State, Stanford, UCLA. None of those teams are ranked. Number 18 Oregon State, Arizona again, Washington State, and then the last game is 14th ranked Utah. So that schedule is not crazy.
It's not. But do you think, because of their schedule, do you think that, let's just say, for argument's sake, they lose 2 games this season, but they beat the dudes with numbers by their name? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are they college football playoff material?
Probably not. I don't think so.
No, they'll be ranked. They'll be ranked, but they'll be like
17,
20, because they're not ranked right now, right? So so mind you, you knocked off TCU, which was number 17 and the runner-up last year, right? So you got that one, and you beat them in TCU. College loves difficulty of games when it comes down to rankings.
Facts.
So they'll throw that in. You walked into TCU first game of the season, new roster, new coach, and won that one. So that's that one. They're gonna have that one under their belt, right? But if they end up with like 2 losses, like we saw how hard it was for Alabama
to get in with 2 losses
last year. So Colorado is not gonna get any favors, especially. They'll be ranked. They'll have a number by the time the end of the season comes. They'll have a bowl game for sure. But 2 losses is asking a whole lot, especially if Alabama couldn't get in with 2 losses. And we know what that program has done over the last so many years.
Facts.
So 3 things, right?
They're gonna have more than 2 losses though.
Three things. If they only have 2 losses, they won't get into the playoff, but they'll be in the best bowl that's not a playoff because ratings create matchups. Number 2, this Hunter kid, somewhere during the season, you're gonna have to limit his snaps. You're just gonna have to. You're gonna have to. And then last but not least, they're gonna be ranked Monday. When the new rankings come out, they'll be ranked. They'll probably be 24 or whatever, but they're gonna go ahead and rank them.
I agree, man. Y'all turn away in, man. The phone number is scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Y'all can call in. Let me know what you think. Corey, now you can call in, Corey. Where you at, Corey? Call in, Corey. Corey went to the game, so you know he down there in Texas, man. He went to the game, and he was telling me what the stadium is on the campus. It wasn't built for people outside to come to the game. It was like, man, that stadium was built for the students to just walk from their dorm room, because he said once you drive on, it's like hell getting to the stadium, and then it ain't no parking lots that was close by.
Nobody expected you to be no big like this.
Yeah. He said he ain't going back to no TCU game, man.
They got some renovations to make.
Yeah, they got some. Yeah. I can't, but yeah, that was crazy I mean, just think about it, man. Coach Prime and whoever else was having this conversation with TCU. Look, Bill, put us on y'all schedule. Like what made him think, the team that just won or just lost in the national championship, put them on our schedule first game. That's a heck of a
cojones.
Yeah.
Cojones.
Well, hey, TCU is Big 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think it might be deeper than just surface level. Mind you, remember, Colorado is moving to the Big 12 after this season.
Good
That's
point.
Crazy.
That is. And they're going to go there.
It might have been just like hey, this is what you got coming.
Like he said, we coming.
All right, man. Let's move then. We ain't get a caller. So it was a 2-game series. Corey, you call them before we move or no? It was a 2-game series. Oh, they playing again next year at Colorado. Oh, they played last year.
Last year.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I guess everyone was worried about Prime. They forgot about the arsenal he brought with him. Yeah. I agree.
He shook the portal up. He had like 53 in one day. 53 in one day.
Transferring to him, like that's just crazy. That kid Dylan Edwards. That kid Dylan Edwards.
Yeah. What's the difference between him? What's the difference between him and Deuce Vaughn?
Exactly.
Yeah, they're the same dude, ain't they?
The short dudes that can run. He's quick inside of the quick in between the tackles, and once he gets outside, man, he's hard to stop.
Corey, what's up, man?
What's happening?
All
Corey,
right. Go ahead. What's your thoughts?
What's happening, though? I was there yesterday, man. It was electric. I don't think that many black people have been in Amy G. Carter Stadium in their life.
It was a blackout,
but it was fun to watch.
Did you expect it though?
Well, I expected the offense to be good. I didn't expect TCU to play. I didn't expect TCU's quarterback to play so bad. He was terrible.
Yeah.
He missed wide open passes. I expected Colorado's offense to be good. I didn't expect it to be 512 yards and 4 touchdowns good, but I expected it to be pretty good. Travis Hunter makes everybody good, man.
Man,
he does. He's a special cat.
You think he's the real deal on both sides? I mean, if you him, what you want to play when you go to the league, man?
He has such a knack for the ball, right? If you play him at corner, it's just like having a receiver playing corner, you know? It's like you got to do with great hands playing corner. Kind of like Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, and that's my thoughts on him playing corner, right? You can come in and be Trayvon Diggs as a rookie and lead the league in interceptions and automatically be somewhere close to top 5 in the league. You know, he definitely top 10, but somewhere close to top 5, right? Or you can be Sauce Gardner and come in and automatically be a top 3 corner in the league. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you special at corner, you go come in and be top dog or close to top dog. But when you come in at receiver, I mean, you got Jordan Jefferson, you got Chase, you got Cup, you got Diggs, you got Metcalf, you got all these dudes. It's gonna be hard for you to get your money.
Adams, like
it's a gauntlet of wide receivers, man.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough to get that money, man. So I'd rather be that top dog at corner than more than a handful of receivers that are special, because there's a lot of special receivers, man. It's not that many special corners.
But you know what? That might give him an extra chip on his shoulder. Like, I see the 10 above me. I see the 15 receivers above me. I'm gonna go make them show me that they better than me.
Yeah.